Salute, 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 everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, happy Monday, everybody. Man, it's super cold. It is cold. I was out early this morning and I could not wait to get back in the house. I was shopping so fast. I was like, okay, orange juice, not with the pulp, lemonade, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, whatever I grab, I'm going home. But anyway, thank you guys for pulling up. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Please share the live. If you have a YouTube channel or you just like to share, please share this out. I think this story really needs to get out there and wake and shake some things up for this family. And I do mean all parties of Tyrone's family. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Thank you, God, and say Barbie. We're into it yesterday. Lulu and Dro, who is Tyrone Davis Jr. And after talking to Nurse K and Pretty Chucker yesterday, I had to ask myself, like, I left with so many more questions. And hey, Crocott, and hey, Samad, and how did something so good turn so bad? Like, sticky notes, I love you, with sticky notes. Um, Setting the bar with the gifts, the games, cooking for her. It seems like he was pleasuring her, just catering to her. And that's a hell of a Christmas gift. I don't need the all the other stuff, the jewelry and all of that. That right there, just giving his all into it as a man. And you getting to sit back. He ain't trying to go watch football. He ain't trying to do, and if he is, he still got shit done. So I asked you guys, I said, how did something so good turn so bad? What up, Blue Cheese? Over there on the Twitchy Twitch. Thank you. How you been? Nice seeing you. Hey, Mocha Molly. How did something so good turn so bad? How did we go from catering to my every needs? Y'all in y'all matching pajamas, your silk pajamas, like some shit's great turn up. Like y'all great turn up for tonight. You in the bed like you was, seemed like you was ready in my R. Kelly voice. And some more shit. He decorating the cabin. How did all them gifts, the game, to win the gifts, to open them, like the creativity behind it was a lot. So how did we get to now he's gone? Kind of argument do you have where your dude want to get out in the middle, especially a black guy? Especially, I'm not saying, and it's not a racist thing, but man, we not getting out in the middle. Man, we not. Him getting out at the gas station, what couldn't wait 5 more minutes where he wanted to escape this car so bad. We got to remember the silk matching pajamas, and now we're here. Like we're really here in a matter of seconds. Do y'all see how everything turned so bad? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you guys. Blue Cheese and Chauncey have a podcast they do. It's every Saturday still, Blue Cheese, or is anything changing due to your schedule? But drop it in the chat. Let everybody know where to pull up and shit on a Saturday. We want to get some, you know what I'm saying, some good Blue Cheese information and news you can use. But let's get to the video. I didn't get to it yesterday. I want to get to it. I want to hear what the auntie is saying. I want to hear so much more. I want to read some of these comments and go from there.
I love girly moment. I'm expressing it everywhere I can. Forever and ever and ever.
He really got I love you on her candy.
Baby. I got you. I got Gil. I got nature. What more can I ask for? Right.
For one, he was in that cabin all week till Saturday. So this is what we got. We only can tell you what she was riding in the car with him. They got into a disagreement, and he told her to let. So not only that, you let him out, and at the end of the day, pulled off. You left him for dead. Why would you leave him? How did he end up at the hospital?
Before we get into today's case, the victim's family has shared new information about what his girlfriend allegedly did after learning of his death. And they have also spoken about the existence of a potential witness. Now, I want you to listen to what the family has to say first on these few short clips. Then we'll get into the background.
Why did you transfer the money out of his bank account?
Why did you transfer money out of the bank account? I got to get to the fine dining, baby. That was some good fine dining. It was some good fine dining. You hear me? How did your lifestyle go from something that looked, because we wasn't on the inside that looked. Okay. Let me check this amount. Let me check it before I get into this good commentary. Why did you clean out the like? And I get it, we thinking of money, but I can't. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like, just thinking of losing the man I love. I ain't even thinking about the whining and dining. I'm not gonna see you anymore. I'm not gonna get to talk to you. I'm not gonna get to do a lot of stuff with you anymore. He gave the world, she murdered him. What's up? First lady, how you doing? What's that? Okay. So that's a clip of, okay, it said Lulu speaks out or whatever. You know, did she really even speak out, or did she really just shoot a message on Facebook? Hey, Miss Sharon, what's going on? Happy Monday. Let's get back to it. She said, why the first thing you done was empty out his account? I think everybody will want to know that, especially his family. He definitely wasn't dead prior to him getting dumped under that bridge, and how this relationship ended shows you that the love wasn't pure. It was fake and for show. This is what nobody's getting. First of all, even if she did let him out, how did he have trauma, face blunt force trauma, and he get put under the bridge? She had help. Ain't no way.
That he said, share with my sister the day after he was pronounced deceased at the hospital. Didn't tell y'all this because my life went dead the last time. It was a homeless man under a bridge. Under that same bridge, they found my nephew body.
She knows something and she needs to tell what happened. Like, for real, he truly loved her. Everything he did was about him and her and his kids. Like, this is sad. RIP to this young man. Praying for the family. She needs
T2 Tyrone. He keeps 3 phones, 2 guns.
And he ain't worried about a pizza.
A wallet.
Or them pizza wings. That was
he didn't have any of that.
The hospital called his mama. You told me that. You didn't call his mama. You didn't call his daddy. You didn't call his grandma. You didn't call his auntie. Bitch, you sat at the hospital.
His family got there. They said he brain dead, trauma to the skull, the back of the skull, his blunt force trauma to his head. Something had to happen. It didn't happen falling out no car. It did not.
You feel me? Right now at the time, you know, the cricket of the eye. Cause we was about that. You feel me? Right now, all I ask for, just give me what belongs to me. That's ounce.
It was supposed to be a Christmas cabin getaway, a trip planned with intention. The intention.
The Tyrone's father said, just give him what's owed to him. And he said, and that's answers. And I think he summed it up. He didn't put a threat out there. He didn't say nothing. He said, just give him what's owed to him. And for a father to say that he wasn't going off what the sister was saying, he just made a statement. He was blunt. He was very blunt about what he just said. I understood. He was a good guy, too good for her. She was an abuser, in my belief. And it's sad, to watch it. They said poured his love into this woman that never loved him. I'm so sad for this man and this family. So she did you wrong, Dro. RP, you didn't deserve that. Rest in power. And I mean, you see a lot of people ain't just going off what the auntie said. They're not. This man had love in his city. That means he showed love wherever he went. That's how you gain this kind of respect. And people that know you only know you to always pour love into it. What up, pretty trucker? Shout out to you, and I heard you shout me out. Thank you so much.
Was to celebrate their love, exchange gifts, make memory, and spend time together. Intention was something that consistently defined the relationship. Tyrone Davis Jr. often expressed that his girlfriend was very intentional about loving him, and he was just as intentional in return. But instead of the Christmas cap,
And you see how he's holding her. You can see if you really pay attention how into her he is. He's so more. He's so more. And you can't say this. I can't speak for everybody because everybody might not feel this way. This is my opinion. But when you look at how he's looking at her and versus he's twirling her around in that black. She looks beautiful. He's looking at her like my queen, but she's giving this standoffish like she's talking to motherfucker versus looking at him too. Cause baby, I couldn't hear nothing else in the room. Cause for one, I like to take pictures. Shane do too, but we gotta have that spell for it. But to be that intimate, you know what I'm saying? He's picking you up, my baby, my queen. He twirling you around. You talking to motherfuckers in the room. Like I don't give a damn if it's her and makeup. You look flawless. I don't care what ain't nobody in this room with me and him. I don't care who's standing around. See, as a woman, as you grow and develop into how a man is really supposed to treat you. Because other women in the world today be like, how can you say that? You know what I'm saying? You don't know how she felt. It's going to be somebody that feels like that. And I get it. From however you look at it. You could just see the passion in pictures, and you can paint, man, and pictures can say 1,000 words. I believe he loved her, but I feel like she didn't have the same love for him. She left him when he needed her the most if she didn't do anything. Hey, Candy. Hey, Quiwana. What's going on? She wanted the life he provided. Absolutely. Hi, Valerie. Happy Monday, okay? Yeah, she definitely wanted that life. And you get spoiled into it. Whether you cheat or whatever you do, that's still the lifestyle you're so accustomed to. Why? Because we women, we won't cheat because he giving us the world. Sometimes in life, that ain't enough. Sometimes in life, that ain't even what it was. We don't know she was really dealing with mental issues. We don't know if she got tired because them being together so much. He looked like he catered himself to her. Any of her needs. So, yeah. She said, y'all ain't gave me a good reason yet that adds up to her killing her man. Her taking the money out of her account wait. My ass is high, y'all don't mind me. Jeez. Her taking the money out of his account is not enough because I would have did the same. When the bank find out he's dead, nobody's gonna get the money. Sorry, not sorry. I just think that with that one, some people might say it's too soon. I get it. I get it. Once he's gone, nobody will get the money. But they said the sister was on the account. They said that a family member was on, let me say that allegedly a family member was on the account. Maybe due to reasons like that, maybe he really was a young man who had his stuff in order. And I believe that. What up, Tracy? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Rhapsody. I see you. And she's not even that man's wife. She had no legal right to take the money out of him in his mama's account. And then she did it after he was pronounced dead. So that's fraud. And I did hear that the mother the mother was over the account with him. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that that's how they know the money was given. Because anytime a significant amount of money, if I don't care what kind of money is moving, if I'm on that account, it's going to tell me. It's going to notify me. Um, then she did it after he was pronounced dead, so that's fraud. So she will be dealt with and making a bigger hole for herself, because if you innocent, you're not finna make no careless move like that. A lawyer wouldn't even advise her to do no dumb shit like that. You basically asking them to come pick you up, and that is a whole separate charge. If the in fact the mother is on that account, you stole your fraud, you took money fraudulently, and it depends on the amount. So that's a whole different thing. They say, yeah, if I truly loved him, just because he gave her his account information, if she's not on that account, that is illegal. Okay? Yeah, if I truly loved him, that would have been the last thing I would have been thinking about. Money is her name on the account, right, Samad? Is her name on the account? How did she get the money? ATM? But if not, she's going, that's another different legal legality for her. Hey Betty, what's going on? So happy Monday.
Getaway ending with both of them returning home, it would end in tragedy. Tyrone Davis Jr. would later be found dead under a bridge, according to his family, suffering from trauma to his head. And according to his family, his girlfriend would call them with conflicting accounts of what had happened to him.
Thank you, Val.
She would return home, Tyrone would not.
Why you made me look good like that, though? Nah, you made me look good. Nah, you made me look good. What you talking about? Fine ass. You go wrong, baby.
The worst state to live in right now is North Carolina, and nobody's talking about
me, damn Republicans. Commercial scared me.
Yes, sir.
Now, one, don't get me wrong. I know she probably loved my nephew. I do know my nephew really loved her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she loved him, he loved her. It's a thin line between love and hate.
But what would make this trip so different that Tyrone would end up dead and his family would be saying justice for Tyrone? This was not the couple's first trip together, nor was their relationship new. Based on what they shared publicly, their history together appeared to go back to at least 2021. Traveling, celebrating milestones, and openly expressing love was consistent themes throughout the relationship. In December of 2025, just weeks before this Christmas cabin getaway, things appear to be going well. In a post Tyrone shared publicly on December the 4th, 2025, he wrote, "I'll never let this world rob me from being a lover boy. I'ma forever shine and stand behind mine."
That's interesting. That's scary, really. Dang. And that's scary. Ugh. Hey Latasha, happy Monday, sis. He said, and this is just a little bit before, the cabin trip, you guys. He said, I'll never let this world rob me. I'll never let this world rob me from being a lover boy. I'm a forever shine and stand behind mine. He said, lover boy, hashtag husband and wife, hashtag teammates, hashtag dinner date anniversary. So, it's creepy, right? That he would write this. He was crazy about her. She might not have been. You could tell. You could tell.
In another post from that same evening, he referred to their anniversary, writing about treating her like the blessing she was and celebrating anniversary vibes with the wifey for lifey. His girlfriend also frequently celebrated their relationship publicly, sharing posts, expressing her love and anticipation for their future together. In fact, there's a few posts that stand out. On August the 7th, 2023, she wrote a post that said, "Cocky enough to say that I'm responsible for that smile and happiness written all over your face. Baby, when I'm with you, I feel home. And each time we lock eyes, it's a friendly reminder that I have everything I could need or want in a man right here in you. I don't know if I could have said it better than LMA, because this is the love I want for the rest of my life." She went on to make another status March the 26th of 2025 that said, loved unconditionally, privately, and publicly. Baby, I can't wait for the moment and the day that I can officially say that I'm your wife.
Cuz you so attentive.
So I got you your own little Valentine's Day basket. I never did this before.
And you guys, we got to remember, we are on the outside looking in. Hey, J baby, happy Monday. We are on the outside looking in. We don't know the dynamic of this relationship. We don't. We can speculate, but I don't want to. I'm not saying she wasn't once in love with him, but then, I don't know if it like the domestic part. I don't know about the mental. She said she had help for sure. She said, damn, it ain't many black men that treat you like a queen. OMG, he looked happy. He did. The person on the screen said he spoke wisdom and was taking away this earth behind his word. Said, and that's what I said. She said the earth behind his word. That's why I said that's crazy how he wrote that post saying this world won't rob me of the love that he had for her, but it did. So I love how she said he spoke wisdom and was taking away this earth behind his word. Sad case. They said he was really dealing with somebody that was dangerously emotional. He wanted to walk away and keep his cool. Damn, he's a good man. Happy Monday, Tasha. What's going on, sister? Right there, just like I said, people, the way they're expressing themselves and stuff, is giving me that. It's giving me that. I even told, I think it was Nurse K or Pretty Truck or one or the other. I said, do y'all think that he wanted to walk away, but he felt guilty at some point? Like he loved her so much that he loved her enough to deal with her mental. He loved her enough to deal with her mental. If she did have money.
So I said, let me get my baby
Bro, you
this
so
stuff that he needs.
attentive, cuz that's crazy. Girl.
Isn't this perfect?
Like, give me bro, it's his legacy. His son want to know what's going on. His question to us is what happened to my daddy, and we can't answer that.
But we will seek and find what
we will continue to seek answers. We will continue to seek justice.
Now, just months prior to this tragedy, in July, the couple traveled to Las Vegas to celebrate her 33rd birthday. And in August, Tyrone celebrated what would be his final birthday, turning 35. In a post that she wrote to him on his 35th birthday, she stated, "You'll never get to say how it used to be. I pray you enjoyed your birthday weekend, King. I love you and every day after." Now, as news broke of the tragedy, his family would eventually come forward, which we're going to get into, and reveal what the girlfriend said to them. His mother made a post, and in the post, she shared, "Lord knows this is so hard. I'm losing the last son that I gave birth to. It's not easy at all. This one really hits different.
This is her third and last son. Tyrone would be her third son taken away from this earth. Prayers to her, man. Big prayers to her. She's. Those are things that we can't imagine. So I'm pretty for sure right now her head is all over the place. We want the type of love, but it sometimes becomes overwhelming as well. Yes, I don't blame the family. They deserve the truth. They deserve answers. Absolutely. What's going on, Star? Welcome. Yeah, man, she said, this one is so hard. I'm losing the last son that I gave birth to. Man, she's she said it hits different, son, but I'm gonna be with you always. So glad you got the tattoo on me. Long live my son. Jesus. Praying for her.
But I'm going to be with you all always. So glad you got the tattoo of me on you. Long live my son. She made another post and she just referred to him as the world greatest son and said, your smile is everything. We have the same smile and the same heart. Now, eventually, the girlfriend would come forward allegedly and reply to comments about what happened. In the reply, she stated, thank you. His passing was an accident that was caused by factors outside of me or his control. Now, many would start to follow up and leave additional comments to say, please explain. Because me and my man might argue, but I'm not leaving him on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. And why didn't you contact the family immediately? Seems suspicious. The police will be able to tell us soon if you made outbound calls or after he was found. This situation will haunt you forever. And then there was a comment that agreed with her actions and said, I left my man in the middle of the road because he kept saying, let him out or he gonna jump. I let him out. I drove down the road and text him if he was calm. So now we're going to listen to exactly what the family says that she called.
That's crazy. She said, I left my man in the middle of the road because he kept saying, let him out or he's going to jump. I let his ass out. I drove down the road and texted him, is he calm? Of course, the family will want to know what took place. To make somebody that loves you, if you ain't saying some outlandish shit, if it ain't nobody else involved, what would make Tyrone that man to want to love his kids as much as he loved his kids but jump out of a rolling car? How many times have y'all had this kind of shit happen? Because he seemed fine. There was no blunt force trauma to his head or nothing. Them his kids will never see him again on this earth. Shaking my head, praying for justice. Did she leave him on the side of the road? She told on herself when she said it was put out of her control, and he is like, what you mean? And that is a star factor in this. What are you talking about? That it was out of his control and yours. We know it was out of his control. Whatever hit him in the back of the head, he never thought that. I don't think for the man he stood for in the community is saying he was. I don't I don't see this. She said I'm confused. How was she driving with a boot on? They're saying the boot was on the left foot, so I think he was dropped there to the bridge. I believe whatever happened was somewhere else. Wow. Accident. How can you text him when you didn't have his phone? I'm gonna stick to she set him up. Where did she get the phone from? How did she get his phone, you guys? How did she obtain his phones if she texts him? Are you calm? They said Lulu has the phones. Hey, Deb. She said, if it's love, I don't want it. Want someone else in that car. It's almost like with somebody else around, period. Was anybody else around, period. It's just a lot that's coming with this that makes me go, hmm. Look how she's saying, I left his ass out in capital letters. Sometimes capital letters mean shit. I learned that a long time ago. Hey, Vibrant. Happy Monday, sis. She said, I left my man in the middle of the road because he kept saying, let him out or he's going to jump. Now, we're gonna lowercase all of that and said, I let his ass out in all uppercase letters. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I drove down the road and texted him, is he calm? But let's get to it. ATT says, happy Monday.
and told him, and then we'll get into some additional posts. So listen to this.
Scratch that, but it's okay. Man, let's cheers to that. Cheers to 100 more years together. So boom, this how the game finna go. So we finna roll the dice.
They said, how did you know what hospital to go for him if you're not from there? A John Doe at the hospital makes it pretty hard to locate someone that you expected to cool out and meet you at the gas station. Then why was he a John Doe anyway? He ain't want to go grab his phone before he got out. But she said she texted him. Let's get into it. So many questions.
And whatever, we finna move the colors first off. Whatever dice, this is what we're gonna. Okay, then we on a whole other level. Just chill. So we finna roll the dice, right? And whatever it landed on.
Now, keep in mind that the aunt did go live 2 different times. The first time she went live, it was her and another family member. The second time, they held somewhat of a family press conference without the authorities, because the authorities have not spoken out about this. They haven't said if they're considering this to be a homicide, if it's an accidental death. They have not spoken out, at least publicly. But what detectives have revealed to the family, I will play that. And I'm only going to play this in portions because she did go live, 2 different times. So a lot of people from social media have said that, how many women want a man to love them out loud like he did? He really did love this girl. Everything that glitter ain't. Because this was a couple, according to his aunt, he was a motivational speaker, he was a content creator, he was a YouTuber, and he really loved her, according to the aunt. It's unfortunate what happened. As of now, we don't have all of the answers, but what we do know we'll play. If you've heard of this couple prior to the tragedy, let me know down in the comment section. And please don't forget to like the video, drop a comment just about your thoughts about this case, and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my coverage. Now listen to this.
You can give us in Gainesville, and you can give us account of what happened. So right now we going for what we know. You saying everybody wrong for judging, everybody wrong for feeling some type of way. If something happened to the man I love, if I don't call nobody else, if I don't get in touch with nobody else, his family gonna hear from me before anybody. The hospital called his mama. You told me that. You didn't call his mama.
You them the only ones there. No family, no people, no nothing. You left my nephew, and you said you drove up to a gas station 5 minutes to wait. Maybe he needed to cool off. Maybe he needed to get time to himself to walk up. You thought he was gonna walk up to that gas station where you was waiting on him at for 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you see ambulance, you see police, you see ambulance, you see police.
But why? How would he even know the direction if y'all not from there? How would he know the direction to walk to the gas station? Had they been to this gas station before? Is there camera footage showing that they've been to this gas station? Because I'm just trying to understand. Thank you, TT sis. Thank you. Appreciate the super sticker. What if the people that set him up had a room at the same hotel because 2 rooms were showing to me? That's interesting. But how would he know the direction of the store? You get what I'm saying? Was it a straight, you could see the gas station from the bridge? I don't know. But how would he know? Especially if it's turns and twists. How would he know that you're going I don't know.
And you know something ain't right. So you get in your car and get back there to the scene with my nephew getting in on a stretcher, getting in the back of an ambulance. You throw him out and left him for dead. And if you didn't, that's how we feel. And if we wrong, Lord, forgive us, but reveal the truth.
Leah said he fell hit his head at the gas station. Now he walked to the gas station after she left him out. It can't be both Leah. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Sky Alex, what's going on? Happy Monday, and happy Monday to you too, Leah. Welcome. I Googled the area, and I have so many questions. Okay, Passion, tell me about the area. You Googled the area, now you have so many questions. Give me, was it a straight walk to the gas station from the bridge? Or how far was the gas station on the map? Walking-wise, was it straight? Was it turns? I would like to know that, Passion. They need to question this homeless man that's seen it. Is it a man? Because I don't remember if they said it was a man or a woman. I think they paid the homeless not to say nothing. I was great to mention the homeless then. I was great to say, I don't know. It's just the homeless guy said he was staggering getting out the car. Words make a difference to me. She did it flat out. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, sister. I watched the video. She said the man and someone saw him. It was a man. Okay. Thank you. The auntie's going out. She said they want the truth.
Not only that, your story changed because guess what? You called the Mama Renee, and when you called the Mama Renee, you gonna tell Renee, oh, he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. How he fell at the gas station and bumped his head when you claimed to put him out of car? Okay, now the story changed again. This on Sunday morning, Renee drive up to Gainesville. The Davis family don't even know my nephew in the hospital. I gotta call it like it is. My Davis family don't even know that she got the call and call it like it is. Granny, Renee, I got love for you. You done lost 2 sons, and it's your last living son that just got his life taken. But she called you. You said you wasn't gonna call us because you wanted to get up there and see what happened once you got there. So you called my Charlotte and gave us the first story. The girlfriend told you he fell and bumped his head. That's what you said. So when Charlotte got the call, she calling us in the Davis family to say, we got to take a drive and see what went on with my nephew. Guess what? I wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. Lulu was there. And at the end of the day, nobody knows but God. And it's going to come forward. Not only that, the next story change. Again, come on out of the car. Then you say he jumped out of the car. You was going 25 miles. Then you say he tripped on the feet as he was getting out. Accidents happen.
That's what I wanted to know. So I'm glad the auntie, hey, damn TV, what's going on? Happy Monday. Damn TV said Gainesville is very small. The gas station and the hotel is very close to each other. And this is what I want to know, the damn TV. How far is that hotel and gas station from where the incident happened with him, the bridge? You know what I'm saying? Where they actually found Dro at. How far? Is it turns? Is it a straight walk from right there? You know, can you see the gas station and the hotel from there? You know, stuff like that. It's also an airport not too far. That's what I want to know. She said, then you said he jumped out of the car. But you told them, you said you let him out. You said he threatened you to jump out, but you stopped and let him out. It's a difference, y'all. We know that, right? It's a difference between jumping out and me jumping out of a car and me getting let the fuck out is different. Very different. And nobody's going to change that for me. She said she let him out of the car, that he was threatening to jump out, but she let him out. Now we know she had to tell the family this because she posted it. Going to look for all gas station. Okay, Passion, thank you. So he wanted to jump out of the car with the pizza. 10 minutes, it's a straight walk. So damn TV said 10 minutes, it's a straight walk. But damn TV, how did he know to walk to the gas? How did he know where the gas station was to meet him? How did she get his phones, but yet she texted him? What she said. She said she texted him to see if he had calmed down. What hotel he was at, because he kept showing a hotel in the dream. I wonder what color the hotel doors was. Yeah, I don't think they said what hotel they stayed at. So tell me this, damn TV. Was the hotel, when they got the pizza, was the hotel next to the gas station? I wonder that. That girl is off. Because that could be. That room could have been close to the gas station. That's why he knew where the gas station was. Could be. I don't know. She said, lock her ass up. Who's off, DMTV?
Quit lying, Lulu. Tell us what happened to my nephew. If y'all was arguing and it started at the cabin, like you say, and however he ended up on the bridge, we need to freaking know. We need to know what's going on. It's not right. It's not right. We got a right to be angry. My brother got a right to be pissed off and angry by his goddamn son. This is a senseless death. Decisions are indeed that had to be made. He loved you, girl. And at the end of the day, if you're taking a side and you're blaming, you just as guilty as can be. You just as guilty as her. Because if you can't see it, Ray Charles can see it. If you ain't got nothing to conscience, tell the truth. What happened? God gonna reveal the truth. Them detectives gonna build the truth. My family don't even wish no hate on you for.
They just say they want the truth. They don't wish no hate on you or nothing. So this is my thing too. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Yeah, daughter. If she made me lose my train of thought. What up, pretty trucker?
What's going on? I'm driving, so
Hey,
I
pretty trucker.
can't text in the chat. I've been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this, and the blunt force trauma that he got to his head. Right? I know people that have literally jumped out of cars, moving cars. It's not gonna cause that type of damage unless like there's literally like an object that they strike their head on when they fall really hard. You It takes a lot of force to crack a skull. And for
Yes.
pieces of his skull from the back of his head to be in the front of his head, I ain't going.
Yeah. And then she actually said that she actually put on the post trucker. She said he wanted to jump out, but he told me to stop and let him out, so I let his ass out. Is what she said. So come on, you let him out. So where did this kind of trauma come from?
And see, and that's what I'm saying too. We were just talking about that earlier when it comes to when you do posts or you texting or even in the chats talking, how you punctuate stuff and how you those uppercase letters, all that matters to the person that's actually
Yes.
reading it.
Yes. And that's why
Like,
I
why
said I was
would you
talking
make
more
that
aggressive.
uppercase?
Yes. She said, I let his ass out. And I was like, damn it. That speak volumes to me. We know what that mean, pretty trucker. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I said that spoke volumes right there. Like, so that's
Hmm.
what I was questioning. Did she let him out? Did he roll out? Did he jump? What like but the man said that he got out of the car staggering. I want everybody. So I knew she let him out without her saying she stopped to let him out. He said he got out of the vehicle staggering, is exactly what that man said. So that means
Okay,
he,
so
go
so
ahead.
this how I looked at it too, right? Okay, and that's what makes me think that he was injured in that car
Yeah,
because if you, it's let's say he jumped out the car, right? If he jumped out that car, his brain not gonna tell him to pick that damn piece up. You understand what I'm saying? That pizza would have been all over the place if he fell while he was getting out of that car.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be in no one solid box and he just picked the box up and the wings up and walked down there. Like it ain't clicking in, like it ain't making no sense.
it's not.
Ain't none of that making sense.
It's not. It's
Like
not.
anybody that's been in the healthcare field know that when you suffer brain trauma, everybody reacts different. Some people brains will be like literally stuck where they just in motion. You know what I'm saying? They not really thinking, they just in motion. So my thing that I'm coming up with now is that I think he was injured in that car and he had that pizza and stuff in his hand and she let him out that car. And he just got out
Yes,
the car and walked down, and that's where that dude seen him staggering and fell. Like, cause it's
yeah,
not making no sense for him to fall and for everything still to be together until he gets
yes.
ready to fall.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was saying. If everybody goes back, I want y'all to stay on. Hey, Charlotte Stewart, happy Monday. I want you guys to go back to what the homeless person said. He was staggering upon getting out of the vehicle, meaning whatever happened, happened in that vehicle without a shadow of a doubt. He was staggering before he got hit by the other car, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? But he was staggering upon getting out of that car. So yeah, I don't
It's
know.
just sad, man.
It is. It's so sad. And damn that TV was saying that he think he loved her so much. She said, I believe he knew something was wrong with that girl, but he stayed, and that's the big mistake he made. It cost him his life. And I said that to
Yeah.
y'all yesterday, pretty trucker. I think he was
Mm-hmm.
kind of staying at it, feel like he loved her so much. Like I'ma just deal with her in her mental illness. Because if I didn't love her, I would leave. But I love her. I think he loved her too much, and that's
And
just what it
that's why
was.
I said to you yesterday, like, if you see the red flags, you gotta stop painting people to be who you think that they are, because they showing you exactly who they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's a whole police report from her being an aggressor before. She already on showed her characteristics
Yeah.
of who she is. You gotta. I always go back to the philosophy, like, if you know a person a thief, you know what I'm saying. They steal. If you know a person a snake, you know they're gonna bite you. You know they're gonna turn against you. Stop painting people to be who they are because we want to be with them.
Mm. Swear. Pretty sure you ain't lying. You ain't.
Like he
It's
knew
time
that.
to educate kid because this is getting out of control.
Like, I want to see what damage she had did to him in that other police report. Like, I wish his family, the family member that was here with us yesterday, was here with us, because I want to know in that police report that they already had against her already for her being an aggressor. Like, did she put her hands on him before?
Yeah, that. But you know she had to pretty trucker because they ain't gonna lock you up if you ain't the aggressor. They didn't say he got locked up. They said the auntie had to go bail her out for being domestic with him in Miami. I see you, Kiki. I see you, Lisa. TT said they had to be getting into it if he got out the car with the food because I'm sure he's gonna make sure he feed her without a doubt. But he forgot
They
with the
was
food.
into it when they left the cabin. They was into it when they left the cabin. The people at the cabin said they heard them arguing. Then they went
Yeah,
to the hotel. Then they went to the pizza place. And on the way from the pizza place back to the hotel is when whatever happened to him happened. Like, don't get it wrong. Now, because I remember when we was talking about this yesterday, when we was talking about her car, and we was talking about, if she washed the car. Never get it wrong. Like, I've known of things that have happened, back in my hometown and in a car, and they cleaned the car out so good that it was not a speck of DNA in it. So
right.
I really feel like something happened from them leaving that parking lot at that pizza place to where he got out of that car at.
Yes. Yes, it's something happened. Something happened. Um, and I want to know too about the report in Miami. I want to know because, like I said, the aggressor always and he had to have some scars or bruises on him for
Mm-hmm.
them to lock her up. You know what I'm saying? If anything else doesn't
Mm-hmm.
separate, the police get a call. You go your way. You go this way. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Mm-hmm.
stay here tonight. And they'll ask, did anybody put hands on anybody and stuff like that? And I can't see him want her to go to jail in Miami, but no other time. You know what I'm saying? I think it was something
Mm-hmm.
visible that they seen and stuff. And uh I don't know. I just after like you said, after looking into a lot, because I was up all night looking into this. You know what I'm saying? Really listening to this and things like that. Such a sad story. I pray the truth comes out. Me too, Takara. Me too. Kiki said this is so sad. Many women would love a man like him. He treated her so well, even though she didn't deserve it. She probably had another man. Kiki could be. Um All right, Candy, get you some rest. Thank you, Kiki. He probably was drunk too. We don't know. You know, he looked fine at the pizza place. We got to be honest. He looked perfectly fine. There was no gash in his head. In the split second, what? How did something so good turn so bad? Is my question, pretty trucker. How?
And that's what, like, I really like. I'm trying to do some research to find out who her family is, like,
Mm-hmm.
to really see how her family feel about her, because you got some family members that's gonna speak highly on you because they just want to cover for you, but you got some family members that really don't like you, that's really gonna speak the truth of like who you really are. Like, we already
Mm-hmm.
on her that she had mental issues and all that stuff going on, but I really feel like she had a mean streak. That ain't her first time putting her hands on somebody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a video, Star Pink. The video, I don't know if it's gonna show it on this video I'm watching with the Papa Johns. I don't know, but this is Shanitra Speaks. TT, if you are Samadas, one of y'all can drop Shanitra's link and stuff in case we don't get through this whole video. She said they said she hit him with a Hennessy bottle that he took a picture with.
Mm,
Um, that's why I asked what's her real name. It is Kiara, but we don't know her last name. They said yesterday that they don't have that her last name, so I don't know it. But I'm pretty sure if we look at a
now
news,
that could make sense. That can make
what you
sense if you think about a Hennessy bottle, how thick the glass is to a Hennessy bottle,
yeah.
and for you to strike somebody in the head. Now that type of force could definitely, if you hit somebody in the back of the head, it could definitely shatter your skull fragments to the front if you hit hard enough. I can see that. I just couldn't see him this falling and that type of injury happening.
Hmm. I could too, because like I said, every glass ain't gonna shatter. Those kind of glasses ain't gonna shatter. I'm trying to tell y'all, some bottles don't break. So, pretty sure you gonna sit up here with me while I play some of this video? You good? I don't think I lost the deadly can crack a cranium. You cut now, pretty trucker. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, I
Can you
can hear
hear
you.
me?
I'm just gonna go on mute while you doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, I can hear you.
Now, okay. Well,
All
Dookie,
right.
she said she stopped
Uh,
in the middle of the road. She said she it's a clip in her where she responded to a comment and she said she stopped in the middle of the road. So we don't know what happened. You know, was traffic not coming in? You know what I'm saying? And boom, boom, boom. Anything could have happened in that car. We don't know if that's what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows this. We only know her story. She did that while the driver's seat, though. Your range of motion is limited. Those bottles are deadly. Um, Operating through a bad area. Hennessy bottles are thick. I don't believe it was shattered. Yeah, but we, like I said, we only could go by what could cause that kind of damage to his head, to his skull, guys. Let's really think about it. They know the difference again between, hey, Pimp Tight, what's going on? She said it's okay to love, just don't be a sucker for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. He was in love with this girl. I think she hit him before they got into the Capricorn. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, y'all. He never made it to the get out of the car thing. And if he did, she was putting him out. She said a big enough rock. Hey, Miss Beak, what's going on? What's going on, Cedar? What's going on? Happy Monday. Hey, Miss K, what's going on? Happy Monday to you, ladies. Okay, but it's a lot to think about. Was he gone before? When he got up and gained a little consciousness, did she put him out? It's a lot to think about. Did they throw him out? Once they threw him out, he was staggering. We got a lot to think about. Just a lot to consider. Because again, this is her story.
death, but I'm gonna tell you, your ass gonna pay for what happened to my nephew. And whatever the truth is, it is gonna come out. It don't make no sense. Now tell them what went on a vacation and ended up under a bridge. We know you pulled off with his wallet and you pulled off with all his stuff. But one thing I gotta say, yes, we said it started at the hotel. We know that. I can't tell y'all, McGuire. I'm gonna tell y'all, like I said on my Facebook, and if you didn't see it today, I said one thing we do know. We don't know what happened, but we do know he ain't Humpty Dumpty. He ain't sat on the wall and had a great fall. Guess what? I know one thing happened, and whatever it is that happened, we praying that it come forward. I also know y'all left that cabin and y'all went and got a room because y'all checked out the cabin. Y'all got a room. Then you said that you left the room and you went to Papa John's Pizza. Guess what?
We've been there too.
The detective said you've been to Papa John's Pizza, and guess what? The Davis family did their own investigation. When they hit Gainesville, you best believe they just told Gainesville streets down for answers. I didn't tell y'all this because my live went dead the last time. It was a homeless man under a bridge. Under that same bridge, they found my nephew body at. Let me tell you, say it again, brother. The pizza on the ground flew out the box. The chicken wings has flew out the box. So he went to the hotel to check in on camera. He went to the Papa John's pizza place on camera. And guess what? Everything was working fine. Everything was working by God Almighty power. All bones, all limbs, nothing fractured in his head. He left the Papa John's people.
But when he got out that car.
When he got out that car. And guess what? Papa John's and the bridge less than 10 minutes apart. So that means, girl, that demon rose up in you as soon as that man got back in the car. You started at the cabin, and after y'all got food, you still on that. You still on that. So between Papa John's and the bridge, something had to happen. And I'm going to tell you, like the homeless man said, by the time he looked over, he barely saw a stagger, and he collapsed. So, okay, I'm going to run it back. Under that bridge, something happened. I don't know these people in Gainesville. I know a lady that said to me, and shout out to you.
Because of the lifestyle that they apparently live, some people have questioned where the money may have come from. The aunt made it clear that the nephew always had money and it was legit money. The girlfriend in here, again, she has not been charged. She has not been named a suspect.
She has not been charged. She has not been named a suspect. What happened? I want the homeless man, like, man, what did you see? It's a straight wall. You could see everything. Okay, J baby, thank you. She said, Miss K said, damn. She said, misspelled cuss words or trigger words. Did she also rob him? I mean, hell yeah, basically you robbing him. I mean, for real. Basically, man, put me, if you got me on the account, no. But just because I give you the information, if his mother is on it, they are alleging his mother was on the account. That's how they know she took the money. I think she hit him while he was getting out the car. Me too, Miss Sharon. Something ain't right. It definitely ain't Miss K. He's got a lot of money in his hand. A lot of money. He looked like somebody that was, you know what I'm saying, do what he got to do. Not saying he's selling dope or nothing, but he looked like a hustling ass man. Straight up. But to just go and blankly just do that and you don't call these people or nothing. You went to the bank, but you didn't think to call his mother. You didn't think to call his father. But you made it to that bank. You made it to that bank. Now, was your ass doing that so you can get your ass up out of here? I don't know. But you look like the type of woman that you love what he done for you. I think you cared about Dro, but you didn't love him like he loved you. You can see that in their videos, in their pictures. But that's just me, in my opinion. She said, oh, yes, he was on his business. To be his age, he drove trucks. Yeah. You think someone was in that back seat? Miss K, I'm starting to have a lot of thoughts. She also turned the comments off on their post together right afterwards. I think he drives trucks, Miss Sharon. All of their pictures together, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, hearing what the auntie said, and when you get a lot of different stories on your look, once you tell a lie, Once you tell a lie, you fucked up. I'm sorry. You messed up. You messed up. Ain't nothing you can say after the death of somebody and you told one lie. You can't come back from that lie. I don't give a damn if you. I don't. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. She was definitely wrong for touching that money, but she knew once the mama got a hold to that account, she wasn't gonna get shit. Told you guys the 10 minute from the pizza shop to under the bridge. He was harmed. Then she put him out. Yeah. I agree, Dookie. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. He probably found out her butt was cheating. That's what I'm thinking, Lila. It sounds like somebody to get that angry. As good as I am to you, confusion setting in. Cause he giving this bitch the world, y'all. Not a bitch like that. I'm working on my cousin. He giving her the world. Thank you, Miss Sharon. He's giving her the world. And you mean to tell me you cheating? Cause what goes from that good to so bad so fast? She know what the fuck going on and she gonna get us. Yeah, pimp tight. Like y'all can't it be the people around the world that make you want to shut your eyes to what's in front of you and look from a place that just don't make any sense. And that goes with just not even just stories like this. People want you to not see what the fuck you seen, not reading her post and going off what she said. So did he jump out or did you let him out? You said you let him out in the text all caps. And so I let his ass out all caps. Now coming from the man I seen with your ass, it's the audacity. Go ahead, pretty trucker.
It's just crazy to me because if that's somebody that I really love, fuck all that. I'm not about to put all them caps. Like it just makes it look like, and you still got animosity towards them because of whatever happened.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
And somebody said in the comments that you were saying that they said she could have hit him in the head with the bottle on his way out the car. That's possible too.
Mm-hmm.
All we know is when he left Papa John's, he was straight.
Cause you gotta think about this too, trucker. Was he it's over. Like it was his way out. It was finally his way out.
Mm-hmm.
And she knew that he ain't never been on that with her. He always, you know what I'm saying? It never gets that. I think it gets that bad, but just never this far. And he's probably on like, I don't cater to you all weekend. I'm whining and I'm dining you. You know what I'm saying? She could have been into a bad, trying to put it on him about the cabin. You know what I'm saying? Was the cabin 2 days or did y'all have to check out due to the arguing and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Even with that, like I don't think this is the first time that he's probably said that he was gonna leave her. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like this has been an ongoing thing with them, and he's been very forgiving and trying to shower her and make her feel loved, and she really seems like a narcissist.
Yeah.
One thing about a narcissist, no matter what's going on, they're gonna try to make themselves seem to be the innocent person. Just some caps, I let his ass out. That's them caps big like that. Like you still is in them same feelings of how you felt when whatever happened. Because you want to put them caps, baby, if you didn't.
Facts. That's what I paid attention to. All caps, and Passion said that all caps, saying that yeah, she definitely put that, highlighted that in all capital letters. It stood out to me. Cause he's gone now. And at this point, when she's typing this shit, he gone. You gotta look at that like, wait, bitch, like nah. So I'm not tripping. And I ain't even see that till today. I ain't watched this video till today. So that let me know, like, oh yeah, you was about that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you go from all caps to that to y'all don't know the love. It seemed like something that she got off of Google. You get what I don't even got the words like
or
y'all
that
know.
EBT or whatever that thing is, that writes stuff for you. Even with that, I don't think that it will write it out for you like that. Like, I believe like it might come out that she's bipolar and schizophrenic
Hmm.
because
You went out pretty truckle, but Leela said her rage took over. When you're mad, you start justifying your own actions. After the adrenaline came down, she knew she would have to start explaining herself. That's when she panicked. I believe so. And that not going to that hospital, not going, that gave her time. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get it together. Okay, get it together. You got it. You know what I'm saying? She said, not chat GPT. I love that app. Somebody said exactly. She said, yeah, it was LOL. Love chat. Got to know me well. LOL. I'm just saying. Because passion, you seen where she put that in all caps. Y'all seen that. So I let his ass out. Now to the love of my life. I know. Well, that's what I was expect to see the first time. The like then all the other shit will come after. But I didn't get that from you. You done something. It sounds good because Dro's not here to tell his side of the story. So she can say what the fuck she wants. And that's gonna be her word versus Dro's word, y'all. Regardless. Hey Lexi Pooh. She said, chat guy will do anything you will tell it to do with emotions too. Yeah, Kiki. I don't want to use none of this new technology. You hear me? I'm cool. Everything from point forward is a play. Man, say it again.
Or anything, but she did previously celebrate some of her accomplishments on her social media account. And she said, yesterday has had to be the most happiest day of my life between God, my family, friends, classmate, and anyone who has been a part of my journey. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support. So she did share that she had graduated from college. And additionally, people have questioned if her love for him was genuine because they said that they feel that he loved her more. But she frequently shared posts and videos and other things on her page. And in one post from 2024, she said, with you, I feel loved, I feel appreciated.
But see, somebody else seen what we seen. Somebody else said, she it seemed like he loved her more. And we ain't all looking at this saying the same thing. This was wrote before we said anything. This was wrote before I seen it. You can tell I mean, if y'all really watch movies, y'all and you know what I'm saying, different things, even in real life. You can see it. She said forensic evidence will solve this. I think she was in love with her supposed to be twin brother the way they touch each other. I need to see that, Tootie. I haven't seen that. I heard about it though. I heard about it yesterday. Something about a twin brother and inappropriateness allegedly. Why her rage never came out when he would make contact with her. She has always booed up with him. Lou was faking for the camera. I think she was. And she let him out. So how did she know which hospital to go? Right, Passion. Right. And you don't think not to even follow the police when you see them coming past, like they going in the direction me and baby was at. I ain't heard from him since you texted his phone. He couldn't reply right. That's why she went and got them phones. Why y'all think she went and got the phone? It's almost like to delete shit. He trusted her enough with the bank account. Oh, he trusted her with that when he the type to give up his phone call. That's the type I like. Shit. Who? You can go through his shit? Who? Oh, baby, you got to choose a winner. You got to choose a winner. I don't care what nobody say. He let me go through his shit? Oh, yeah. Because like I said, he shared a bank account. He gave her the information to that. That's his money. Y'all think I'm going to give a man my money over my phone. He can get the phone code. Shane can get this code. He can't get in my account. Then I don't mind a his and hers and us, but us ain't my money. She let him outside. She know which hospital to go to. He definitely loved her more by the emotions and thought, yes, like I said, go back to where they had the blackout on taking the pictures and he picked up and was just twirling her around like she was the most prettiest thing in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was the best thing he ever had. And she's steadily in his arms talking to people like, yeah, like, bitch, captivate the moment, bitch. Like, for real.
My bad. I had got a phone call.
You fine. Hey, adjusted. Happy Monday, sister. What's going on? It is. It is Cedar. Her having all access to him and that way makes it even more sad. It does. Nuki said greed. Yeah, breadwinner passion, absolutely. But she said no secrets and honest. Yeah. Go ahead, pretty trucker.
No, it's just this whole. It's the lies for me. It really is the lies for me. Like it ain't rocket science that something happened. They just
Hmm.
got to have enough evidence. I think that's what's taking the police so long to do something, because they definitely want to be able to stick it to her when they do it. So
Yeah.
my
And
heart breaks for his mom, for real.
it does. And come on, pretty trucker, you done lost your third and your last son, and I'm telling you what happened. That woman ain't thinking clearly to see through that
Mm-mm.
bullshit. She's not. This is her last living son out of three. And they all gone, and you telling this woman a story, and she's really going, that don't sound right. No, she's not. That woman is grieving for
Mm-hmm.
real.
I'm telling you, I think even if she's arrested for this, she's about to use her mental illness as her fight
Yep. That's
against
when
this
it's gonna
case.
come out. Yep. That's when it's gonna
Hmm
come out. Yep.
you got to listen to the key words. It was out of his control and out of my control.
Leela said
How?
sis Leela said sis done destroyed all the evidence. She wasn't seen or heard from for days after it happened. She cleaned up
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Lexi,
Mm-hmm.
this is about
It's
the
ways. It's
go
it's
ahead. Go ahead,
ways
pretty.
to clean blood out of car material, um good enough where you can smell bleach, but you being gone that many days, that bleach smell be gone.
Yep.
You can
Yep.
saturate that bleach smell with something else. Like I've seen it done. You know what I'm saying? So I know that for a fact that you can clean out a car with so much detail that they can't find 1 inch of evidence.
Yeah. And if was that a rental car? Do anybody know if it was a rental car? Because if it's a rental car, it's definitely been cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
They've been
crazy.
cleaned
Lexi,
out 2 or 3 times. Like they would literally have to tear that chair apart, and like really get all the way down and deep into that cushion to see what's what.
yeah. So little Big Nutter, y'all make sure y'all drop Big Nutter's link for me. She said I bet they were outside the car arguing. I feel like that too, Kiki. I do. The mental illness, she should have led with that then so his family could have answers and you gonna go and do your time. But to drag it out like this is crazy. It is.
Hmm Have them with questions. I think that's the worst thing, is for a person to pass and for you not to know why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, like it's so. Let me just give you an example, right? And that's why I say about these police, they don't do their due diligence when it comes to certain stuff. So boom, I had a cousin, right? And my cousin, her and her girl used to argue all the time. My
Hmm.
cousin was found hanging in the bathroom from the curtain, like a curtain rod. She was hanging, like, she had illed herself. And I never got over that because it just didn't make no sense of why.
Thank you,
they would
Marisha.
say that she did it to herself. You know what I'm saying? When you steady arguing with this person right here, and all the evidence point to that this person had every reason to do something to you, but because they didn't have no concrete evidence, that girl's still free, and my
Yeah.
cousin gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's why that they are being very, very careful and making sure they got some concrete evidence to stick to her.
Yeah. She said she was Nuki said she was plot because why not go straight back home after the cabin? They went and got a hotel room. Why? Passion said I thought it was her car. Lexi said, well, my best friend and her sister thought she cleaned her car good enough. From the eye, it looked clean, but underneath the carpet, they found her blood. That's how they knew she was transported in her car. That's crazy, Lex. Drop your link, Lexi,
Mm-hmm.
too. And make sure y'all drop Marisha's link. Thank you, Marisha, for being a member for 9 months. Please drop Marisha's link for me and Lexi's link, Miss Crash Out. But I agree with that. She said in her sister on the live, my best friend along with her boyfriend, they still haven't charged the BF. But the sister, oh boy, got 7 years. She's out now. Brittany Humphrey is her name. Evil bitch. Mm, damn. That's crazy. I think it's gonna be more pretty trucker. I'm standing on it. I think
Yeah,
more.
I think the police they about to bust a move. I think they they're trying to make sure that it's gonna stick. They can only try you twice, and
Yeah.
let's remember, like, especially if it wasn't her car, like, yeah, they'll get a car and they'll hold on to it and this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, sometimes, people do stuff in their car, and they are very well. I'm telling you, I've seen it for myself. They are very well cleaners where they can clean that car where you can't find anything. I've seen it done in front of me. And I've
Mm,
seen the police come and get that same car and can't find a speck of evidence. So
mm,
I just really think like they need some concrete proof that she did it. Because I'm pretty sure she threw the bottle away. You know what I'm saying? That's just
yeah.
us speculating because we seen him with the bottle. You know what I'm saying? And we know
Yeah.
that it could definitely cause that type of impact. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they doing their due diligence as far as the forensic people. They in there taking a Hennessy bottle, smashing it, and seeing what damage it would do to a skull and all that good stuff.
Yeah. She said Kiki said I don't think anything was
So I
done in the
feel, huh?
She said I don't think anything was done in the car. We have to remember she had a hurt foot. She would have asked it. They said has the autopsy come out yet? I don't think so, Pim. I don't think so I'm gonna find out the argument had to happen under that bridge. She planned this. How'd he pass? Yeah, they said where he was hit
I think
so
I
hard in the head that the his back of his skull pieces was in the front of his skull. So yeah.
yeah, I think that I speak on it a little bit. If you go back and listen to her, I think in that second video
Mhm. I'm a
about
pretty sure.
what
Have
they
you
said.
discussed it again?
Hmm.
Are you going live
You
again?
said
She said, "Hold on, pretty sure," because she said, "I believe when they went to
okay.
Papa John's and he went in, she opened that back door and someone was high." That's what I said, Diamond. I ain't gonna lie, Diamond. My initial thought was somebody was in that truck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was in that truck, or she either knew a person, something. You know what I'm saying? Like act like she was giving somebody a ride. And niggas probably like, nah, let me out this motherfucker.
Well,
I
they
ain't
said
feeling
she
it.
had a twin.
Hmm. Hey, Young. That's Wu said forensics. Absolutely. That was a hard
You know,
hit. I
and you know how
as a
some twins do it. Some twins.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, some twins will do anything for their twin. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if she texts, everything gonna come out. She could have texted. People think that just because you erase text messages out your phone that they can't be tracked. That's a lie. That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely a lie. Them phone companies these days are giving up everything. Everything. If you are
Fact.
on the phone making a phone call and you're talking over 10 minutes as of January 1st,
Yeah. Yeah. You breaking up, pretty trucker. Come back, pretty trucker.
26,
Pretty trucker, come back. Come back. Yeah, I remember Lexi. I remember she said because that was a off guard hit that someone was I ain't gonna lie, I speculated that. No shit, Diamond. I said that. I said it was like somebody was in the back seat to have that kind of hit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, one more time, we know we're smart enough to know that that they know the difference between a car accident and blunt force trauma. Blunt force trauma, somebody hit you. Somebody hit you. That's called blunt force trauma. Somebody hit you real hard with something real hard to make the skull fractures from the back go to the front of your skull. It is. It is, Miss K. Somebody was in that car to me. Hey, Chandra, happy Monday. I see you coming in. I just wanted Pretty Trucker was messing up. She's driving. That the lady's a twin. Yes, guy Alex. I definitely remember that story. They say you have to cape out if it's multiple feet for something like that to smash. Yeah, Kiki. I don't know, y'all. She said it's got to be a hard ass hit to have the back of your skull. Yeah. Hey, Young, happy Monday to you too. She said his injuries is consistent with the blunt force. It can be absolutely. So who the fuck hit him? You didn't hit him. You let him out. Who hit Dro? And why did you know to stay away from that area? Why did she know to stay away from that area? To not turn around and go back to check on her man. Fuck the text. You know where you dropped him off at. You know the route you just took. Why? Why? What up, the enemy's public? What up, bro? Y'all make sure y'all drop the enemy's public link too, please. Drop the enemy's public link. Welcome, brother Nazir. So, hey, Time Warp sis, hey, Justice sis, welcome, happy Monday to y'all. I just want y'all to leave out of here today with that. It seemed like it was someone else. Yes, that's why she got them phones. She's gonna come up with a big excuse of why she took everybody's numbers and deleted everything. While all the iClouds and shit is gone. All kind of shit. It's his Lulu's story versus Dro's story, and Dro's not her. They set that man up, scoped him out at the hotel. Sounds like, yeah, definitely sounds like a setup. Could have been hit by a car after she let him out. That would explain the head injury. But the family ain't mentioned that. I want to hear it. It could have been the car, depending on the circumstances. It could have been that's Swoop, or maybe she hit him more than once. Coco said this is just the beginning. She will be in a deep, long trial. Yeah, Coco. Because trust me, they're going to want to know what happened from point A at being at Papa John's. What from the cabin, the arguing at the cabin. That's going to be the vocal point. Why 2 days? Why her? What got him that mad at you to want to jump out of a moving vehicle? It's a chance you won't even make it going that long. Yo, that's a 25 miles per hour. All right, A Young. He had two phones, so the messages she thinks she's erased is not erased. She said was a setup. She said to transfer that money like she was his wife is crazy. Yeah. But you got some people out there saying pimp talk like, hell yeah, I'm going for the money first. Which I ain't out for that. That's the last thing should be on your mind when you really fuck with somebody. I'm sorry. And I'm not even sorry for saying that. That's just it. His money ain't on my mind. It's not. Hell, they might fuck around freezing messing with me. Because I'm not into that. Not the way he was into her. She said even though Joe isn't, his body will still tell his story. Yeah. Yeah, Lexi. Facts. Facts. Well, I want you guys to go check out this video. This is Shanitra Speaks. Somebody, if you don't mind dropping her link before we get out of here, y'all go check the rest of this video. See if it tells y'all. She said they need to pull her phone log. I know she called someone during the 24 hours at the hospital. Exactly. And there was another one. Why wait so long? Why he in there under a John Doe? Why you didn't give his name? So she said adjusted my crown. One twin you could tell was real evil. The other one seemed forced to unalive the mom. But damn, I could never harm my mama, dude. I'll go to a war for mine. Right. Miss Parker says I love your earthly colors you wearing today. I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you. Thank you, adjusted. I appreciate that she transferred the money to pay. Absolutely, Diamond. Absolutely. But see, even if she gets off y'all with this bogus ass story, which this bogus ass story of what happened to Dro, man, them federal charges for taking that money if his mama's over it and you're not, say. Thank you, Daswood. Thank you. So I want y'all to go check the rest of this video out. It's on Shanitra Speaks. TV on YouTube. Check it out. It's really interesting. I've been watching it here and there, pieces here and there. I didn't even get this far in the video. So I'm glad I got to catch it with you guys. I want you guys to go catch the rest. Hopefully, yes, you're welcome, Passion. I am trying to get in touch with one of the family members to see if I can have them on the panel. Not too much get into all of that because I don't want to mess this investigation up, okay? I really want this to work out for this family, but I really want to talk to them and see if they can come up on the show and give us a little bit more. Thank you, TT. I appreciate you, sister. That's downright evil to think of money when so. Yeah, Sharon. She said, but he has 2 iPhones and people think you can erase something out of iPhones when it's actually just a police phone. Nothing can be erased out of. I don't think so, Stopping. I think you're right about the iPhones from what I've been seeing lately. I think you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, TT sis. I appreciate you today. For anybody that supported the channel, Marisha, for being a member for 9 months. Anybody that has a membership with me, thank you so much. Anybody that supported the channel, super sticker, super chat this year, I appreciate you guys so much for becoming new members, just for hitting the like button for me, for new people I see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This story is really interesting. I think the outcome might even shock us all. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Coco. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really want to get more into the twin brother. I want to find out more about the twin brother. Look into that. Are the videos on their channel, her channel, whose channel, so I can, like, on her Facebook. I'm surprised it ain't frozen yet or deactivated. She said, love is blind. I like your channel. I pray they find justice for Tyrone and peace for the family. Also, he just left Papa John's. He paid for the food. Usually dudes put their wallets back in their pockets. So how did that disappear? Come on, Tootie. Come on, Tootie. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate that. Thank you. Come on, Tootie. All kind of questions. He carried 2 phones, but leave one in the car. I want to see if she texted him. Are you cool now? You calm down? I want to see that. Thank you, Adjusted, for dropping Shanitra's link. Adjusted My Crown dropped the Shanitra Speaks link. Please hit that link if you want to go over there and catch these videos. And she's got so many other stories that I want to touch on too. Tyrone not letting up in the spiritual realm. He won't be at peace until justice is served. Yeah, I think he was set up. And I think she set him up. Paper on the Queen, I really do. I think she took it a little far, and this is what came out of it, you know. It's unfortunate for Tyrone and his family and his children, and the fact that he treated her like a queen and this was his outcome is crazy. Praying for the family of Tyrone Davis Jr., aka Dro, aka Stepdaddy Dro. Lulu, time will tell. What's done in the dark will definitely come to the light. You know what I'm saying? 98 likes and 60 something likes is crazy. Come out them bushes, smack that like button. Yes, hit your like button. Hit that like. Hit the like. Okay? Hit the like. Salute everybody. Go enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. For those